Good morning. Well, good morning. Good morning to you. Who is in the building? Oh, turn this light off. Turn that light off. Hey, Katrina, good morning to you. What are you doing up this morning? Good morning. Hey, Cassie, how are you? She said, good morning. I can't sleep. Hey, Sugar Bear, good morning. Uh, I know you guys don't know because I didn't come on yesterday, but I was on live on the other app and we tested because Sim said that word. Shouldn't have said that word. They started doing some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I won't say the word no more. That's the first time that ever did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say that word. But anyway, yeah, I tested positive. Yeah. So the worst of the symptoms, yep, yeah, yeah, I think, we can't say that word because um, that's not a cussing word or anything, but you say that word, things get to happening and they get to, oh, that's the word. They, they surveillance at anybody that say that word, like, don't tell nobody what's going on with you or whatever. So, you know, oh God. Oh my goodness gracious. It's starting to do it again. I was on Precosha. Yeah. Yeah. It just, yeah. So she said, it does it every time you talk, SP. Well, yeah. Um, I shouldn't have never said it. You guys could have figured it out. But good thing we didn't take the test over here. You know what I mean? So, yeah. She said, what? Precosha. Pococha. So I go over there a lot now, instead of over here. Poco and then CHA. And then you look up, SP News Nuggets and you find us. And we be over there chopping it up, chopping it up, chopping it up. You know, it's just sometimes, I don't know. I mean, it's a good app. Like sometimes you just need a different audience. You know what I mean? Like a different audience where they're a little bit more open mind or something. She said, let me download it now while it's on my mind. Yeah. Yeah. Pococha. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning to you. Lakendra, good morning to you. Yeah, Sugar Bear, we're doing all right over there. We B. I mean the top is A, so I mean I really don't want to like get to A because it's stressful. B is stressful to be honest with you. Because they want you to hold a certain, you know, level, like come on a certain, you know. And the thing about that is, you know, I wasn't doing it like all day, every day. I mean, I take it. Oh Lord. I know. I know. It is doing what it wants to do. Are you guys there? You know? I don't know if you guys are there or not. Good thing that, I can be over here sick or whatever, and you guys can be over there. And even though that I'm quarantined now, my husband is in the other room. He won't have nothing to do with me. You know, I told my job, one job was like, oh, okay. They hurried up and let everybody know. She's out. Hey, you guys gonna have to wing it yourself. And they like, oh my goodness, oh my, okay. Okay. But my one job, yeah, you ain't the only one that can't sleep. And my one job, I called them and told them, and they was like, well, we don't know the procedures or anything, so let me call you back. And then they called me back, and then they was like, okay, what we need you to do is take a picture and send it to us. Take a picture of my test and send it to them. And I'm thinking to myself, take a picture of my test and send it to you. So you know what? It was right here in front of me. I put the date there. She gave me her email address. Um, I sent it to her. You know, she wanted to see it that bad. So I'm I may not come on tonight. I don't know. I mean, it's like, oh, I can't even mention it on here, LaKendra. Every time I mention it on here, they cut me out. I'm not trying to avoid your question, but somebody in the chat have to tell you what it is, because if I say it, they'll they'll start, you know, moving around and all that other stuff. Yeah. She said you get better. Yeah, Katrina's telling you what's up. So yeah, it's hmm, you know, yeah, it really messes up a lot of stuff for me though. But I mean, sometimes the Lord knows when you need to take a break and everything of that nature. So, um, yeah, ain't nothing I can do about it. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, 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 yeah. She says, you sound good still. Yeah, it was yesterday. I think I hit the all time worst last night, you know? Thank you, PS. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday, last night when I was at work, I was like, my head was throbbing. I was feeling dizzy. I was just trying to make it through the night. Oh man, I was coughing my head off. And then, if you keep coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing, and now you got the shivers, now you're cold and all of that. Hey, Monique, good morning to you. And I got through the night and I was like, I was telling the nurse, I was like, I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. It's like, it's just crazy. But I stayed away from the client though. I didn't really touch her, If I didn't have to, I just didn't. You know what I mean? I just don't like being in an enclosed room with her. So, yeah, thank you. So, good morning, Monique. Good morning. So, and the sad thing about it is I done took the shot. You know what I mean? I ain't even told my kids. Y'all got to know before my kids do. Oh man, I'm achy though. But so if we don't come on tonight, you guys know why. They want me to get. It's only but so much rest you can do. It's like I'm bored. I'm so bored and tired, drained. Sure, my dad sounded really bad, but I talked to him yesterday. He got a negative test back. He sounds better. Prayers to you. Hey, Gail, what's going on? What's going on? So, yesterday, there's this one person. She sometimes calls me in the morning. She called me. She was like, dang, your voice sounds really rough. And I was like, really? She was like, yeah, it sounds like, and I thought she was just being mean and hateful. And I mean, serious, I did. I just thought she was being mean and hateful. And I was like, whatever. you know? And I just went on about it, didn't think nothing about it or anything. And I was like, no, I don't hear anything different or whatever. Gail says, I can't sleep either. Anyway, that's what's up. But I'm not gonna dwell on it, you guys. Cause you dwell on stuff like that, like I'm not a type of person to be like, oh, I'm just so, sick and do. I mean, it is what it is. And like I said, my job was like, give us some proof. Man, that really ticked me off. I mean, I gave it to him, but like, who does that? Why would I tell you something of that nature? I mean, I guess some people do it, but I don't know why I would do it. You know what I'm saying? If I just wanted to take off work, I'd just say, I don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, hey, I'm not coming in. I don't feel good or whatever. I wouldn't go off into detail, and especially some of that nature. But they like, well, send us the proof. Diane says, I can't sleep either. Okay, well, it's three. Just you just might as well get on up. Just get on up. Get on up. And but you guys, I would. Can you says you are a blessed woman, don't worry, you will be fine. Yes. Trust and believe. I already yes, look here, I'm nowhere near what I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was getting a little wary. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's just because, like if there's something I need to take or whatever, I need to go ahead and get to it or whatever. But I kind of know. I kind of know myself. And it just seems like as soon as I took the test and confirmed yes, no, whatever, results, they was like, yep, you know, yep. And I was like, okay. And my husband went out and got some tea and some Vicks. Betty had called. She was like, get some Vicks and tea and some orange juice and lay it down. And I've been doing that. She says, well, people who gets food stamps, it's sick. Girl, don't let that bother you. Well, why would you let that bother you because somebody gets food stamps and they do something with their food stamps? I understand what you're saying, but I know because there's people that actually needs it or whatever. But there's a lot of people that see stuff. She said I woke up at 1:45. I think that's the time I woke up too. You know, so I understand what you're saying, but uh, it's like that. You be fighting the whole world. Some people they brag about it, and some people they just do it. 90% of the people that I see that's on it. Here's the thing: I don't really get off into it. You know why? Because I think everybody needs to get up. Everybody, I don't think you know what I'm saying. Because here's the thing: I works really hard just so I can have me something to eat and a roof over my head. So when people be like, "Well, I can't do this and I can't," and I need this and this, that, and the other. Here's the thing, like really think about it. She says, "What bothered me is she made me video of her fraud and brought for a dog, and then maybe rude comments about people who need help." Well, but here's the thing. I know this one group, and I'm not gonna say too much about it. It's a family. They pay their house payment or rent. They pay their rent. And they've been doing it for like 10 years in order for them to stay off of drugs. They got a full job and everything. And I'm like, that's the incentive. You stay off of drugs and we'll pay your rent. Man, come on now. You know what I'm saying? They taking trips and everything. They eating lobster, So, I mean, where do it stop? You know what I'm saying? That's just the world. That's the way the world is. Some people really actually need the help, but there's majority of the people they really don't need the help. They just they they get it and then they get stuck. They get stuck in it. But if you worry about what somebody else is getting, you just wasting your time because you know people gonna take advantage of whatever they can. You know, and then where do you draw the line? Because here's me. Like I work 2, 3 jobs, and I'm trying to make ends meet. If somebody say, "Hey, you need some food stamps or something," you would get mad because I would go get me some. And then people be like, "But you're wrong. That's against the law." Do 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 do. Where do you draw the line at? You know what I'm saying? She said, "I called you from my hospital bed before. If I could work, I would, but her doing that and making fun of me, that's sick." Well, but here's the thing, gal. Like, everybody's, I mean, here's the thing. Really pay attention to what I'm saying. If you really want me to say what I'm saying, I'll say it. You know, I get what you're saying, but You know, normally, and I'll make a lot of people mad when I say what I'm gonna say. I've never been on any system for help. Now, I've done got help here and there, one time deal, or whatever. But, you know, here's the thing, and we don't think about this. So you gotta have some type of, you know, um, uh, she said, I believe if they need it, that's fine, but it's bad that I can't qualify until the father is out of the house. Well, here's the thing. Like, the majority, like I just said, majority of people, they live their life. They live their life. Really pay attention to what I'm saying. This is why I don't get mad. I don't get angry. I don't get upset. They live their life. And as they're living their life, they're doing drugs. They're dating whoever they want. They're having all the babies in the world. They're doing whatever they want at a young age, acting crazy, just all over the place, talking smack, you name it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, they get older, they get sick, or something happens. One of the three eventually happens, and then they need help. Now, they want people to understand their situation, but not understand they were going through, because nobody just wakes up and they're on the system. It just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it don't happen, but you know what I'm saying? It's like it took a whole bunch of work to get there. Not listening, just bucking the system, don't want to work, party, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. I got snot running. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. And, oh Lord, I didn't know that my phone was not charged. Hold on. Oh Lord. Oh shoot. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Let me see. Okay. So what I'm saying is, see what I'm saying? And I'm only talking about my family, my mother, and I don't know your situation. But, you know, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some leniency on people that's there. And maybe, and here's the thing. I'm not really so into oh, just be not sorry for him or whatever. I'm just saying, hey, SP, I'm going to send a picture of everyone that see it. Tell me if you think it too. I've had 12 different people swear it's him. Oh, okay. I'm on that phone right now, but I won't be able to look at it now. Not on this phone, to be honest with you. I I have no clue. I don't normally even do anything on this phone. And but you understand what I'm saying? Because my mom used to be on the system and commodities and and then she literally had to make a way. Um, she had my stepfather and he worked a really good job and but she had all these kids. She wouldn't stop having all these kids. She thought it was cute. She thought it was funny until the man didn't want her. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want her no more. Then she's like, "Oh my goodness, I got all these kids. How am I gonna feed them? He don't love me. He don't want me. He got a whole different family. Ain't right. Ain't nothing wrong with needing help. Ain't nothing wrong with needing help. And then you know, and people do take advantage of the system. You can't get mad at the people that take advantage of the system because at some point in time, something got you there. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, my mom, she just now she was married to my dad, but still yet, um, she knew he was doing that cheating and stuff. But she just thought, I'll keep him. I'll just have more kids than them other women, and I'll have more kids. And he'll, she thought she was not smart. I told you guys my mother wasn't that bright, but she got all them kids. And I'm gonna tell you what got my mother off the system. What got my mother off the system was actually me. And you know, um, yeah, she was on the system forever and ever and ever. And so my stepfather was cheating on my mom, and he literally was cheating with my one of my girlfriend's mother. And I caught him. I wasn't trying to catch him, didn't think nothing about it or anything. It was just she was supposed to be babysitting my kids while I was out of town and sending my son to school because he went to Rainbows. You guys know what Rainbows was. And he couldn't miss days. Well, she wasn't sending him to Rainbows. She was just, like she had no freaking clue, like to send the kid to school, which I told her he can't miss no days, honey. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He needs the school. She just like, I'm not gonna send him to school. I'ma just. But then, so I got a phone call when I was out of town. I think I was in Oregon or something. I can't remember where I was at. And they was like, "Hey, SP, your son hasn't been to school in 3 days. If he doesn't make it to school, then we're gonna take him off the program." And I was like, "Hey, no, hold on." So, oh Lord, this system, this phone, I don't know. So anyway, um, I caught a red eye back home. Cost me like $800. That's back in the day. That's 28 years ago. That's big money there. And I go over to her house, and she was staying with her mother. And I go over to the house, and I knock on the door, and then my stepfather answers the door, and he's got his drawers on. I mean, he's standing there in his drawers. And my kids are running around. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't play that, man. I don't play that mess at all. I think I know what picture you're gonna send me. And I got the picture, but somebody told me it was somebody else, and I was like, I don't know. Anyway, I think I know what picture you're gonna send me. So I was like, nah, it's not. But it could be who you say it is. She said, I said it. I know. I can't see it right now. Um, they were trying to tell me it was Corey. I was like, that is not Corey. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yeah, it is. I was like, you go tell everybody that's Corey. I'm not telling nobody that's Corey. That's not Corey. Is it a picture of two men kissing? Is that what the picture is? Gail? Gail says no. Oh, I don't know. It's a subsect. What is a subsect? I don't know what a subsect is. Somebody was gonna tell you. What's a subsect? A subsect. What is a subsect? A sub a suspect? Oh no, my dog, he's probably got COVID too. He will not, all right, he will not leave my side. He will not leave my side. Oh, suspect. Okay, got you. Um, yeah, okay. It's a suspect. Okay. So I'll look at it. Something I was gonna tell you, but so anyway, when I caught my dad, my stepfather, cheated on my mother, I told her. And she was like, what am I gonna do? You know, she was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, Mom, what do you mean? I mean, you're healthy. You get out there and go get you a job. And she was like, there's nothing I can do. Like, you don't raise all these kids. You can cook, you can clean, you can watch kids, you can do all that stuff. And she just had it in her mind she couldn't do anything. So she was just relying on the system and relying on this man. And the system, when they want to give her money, they do. And if they didn't, they didn't. And, she lived off of what little bits that she did. And it wasn't nothing wrong with her physically. I mean, she was a big woman. That's about it. She was just a big woman. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't work. You can still work. Just have to get up. This happened in 2006 when he was in Florida. It's a lot of that bogus news online. No way Jackie can have a release date before even trial. Exactly. Got it up there. I'm just being honest with you. I seen it. I seen it for myself. I was like, what the heck is going on here? But you know what? I don't even trip on. But there was something I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna get off of here because I want to go look at this picture that Gail done sent me. Um, but I want to leave you guys with something, and this is on the Cody Bixby case. You guys, do you not know? So, okay, I want to say this. Do we really know if he's the father of these kids? You know what I'm saying? Because he said he the father doesn't mean that he's the father. You know what I mean? Talk to me real quick. Because here's the thing. They not told you nothing. See, you gotta ask them a question, or they not gonna tell you nothing. You ask them a question, they gonna answer whatever they want to answer, but they're not telling you this. Get better if you don't show up. I understand. Yeah, I understand that. Yep, my dog is not feeling well either. He's like, Mama, I don't care. You know what? He's got more kids than that. Everybody's like, oh, on his wife, he's got 4 kids, and then this girl, he's got 4 kids. There's more kids than that, you guys. There's more kids. You can't make them do a DA. What do you mean? That's violating somebody's rights. I don't think these kids, now looking at what I'm seeing, I got another picture of him with another kid. And guess what? We ain't heard nothing about this kid. Absolutely nothing. And this kid, and then guess what? He's got some little bitty ones with his wife. Because remember, they went to the cookout. He got grown kids, he got little bitty kids, and then this kid, we ain't seen nothing on this kid. This kid is what, 7? This kid about 7 or 8. Where's he at? Where's the neighbor at now that she was supposed to be messing with? That's not at this area. That is where they used to live. Remember where they used to live. But where's this 7, 8-year-old at? Y'all think about what I just said. Ain't nobody said nothing. You know there's a 7, 8-year-old little boy. Where's he at? Where he at? See, nobody saying nothing around. So anybody that say that this is your baby, he's like, okay. Military men sleeps with a lot of people and get stationed in different places. Yeah. Well, some people say he was not a good looking man. And, you know, I you know, I don't know why they say that. Because he may not be nice looking to you, but he's not ugly by far, you know. Uh I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, when you got that money, when you got that green, and he getting your nails done, he getting your hair done, he's paying your bills and everything, and smiling and grinning and everything, then of course, you look good, you looking good, you know. He knows he's a good man. Them women wouldn't have been wanting him so bad. He just got all caught up with all these women. And all these women ain't nothing but money grabbers. Even his wife, here she come in, talking about, oh, I'll help him, whatever he need, and all this other stuff. Because she got kids by him and she's the wife. Girl, baby, please. Let me tell you something. When my husband acted a fool and the police came over here, I'm going to tell you, they was looking for him. I wish I knew where he was. I would have told him. I told him, I said, looky here, he's not here, and I don't know where he's at. And he was like, ma'am, are you hiding him? I said, looky here, I'm going to tell you this one time. If I knew where he was at, I will tell you guys. I will definitely tell you. Promise you. You know what I'm saying? I will tell you where he was because he's just doing the most. But I don't know where he's at. Don't nor do I care. You know, let him do him. He's not bothering me. I don't want to bother him. You know? Eventually he's going to go to jail anyway cuz he's out there trying to prove to the world that he's a bad man. He's this that and that. What? Now he's in prison. I don't know if he's in prison right now, but he was like, I wish I wouldn't have never left my wife. Man, please. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I just did. Married somebody I didn't even know. My dad went to the Dominican's Republic, bring back a wife, and soon as the green card came, she left. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what normally happens. That's what normally happens. Okay, you guys, it's just doing what it wants to do. I'm gonna get off of here. This is annoying. I'll see you guys later. I'm pretty sure, like, we might come on, about 5 or something. What's today? Today, Monday, Tuesday? Today, Tuesday, you guys? Wednesday? What's today? Today, Wednesday? I think today's Wednesday. Anyway, uh, thank you. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Katrina. Wow, today's Wednesday. Huh. Huh, okay. Got you.